Hi, this is John with Soft Cell Video Productions, and I'm the Answer Man. Today we're going to troubleshoot a popping GFI breaker in a hot tub. The first thing you want to do is take a look at your GFI and make sure that it's popping. That's a half pop, and which means there's a short in the spa somewhere. Alright, this would be a full pop, which would be an overload. When you have a popping GFI, the first thing you want to do is disconnect any connections to your main brain, and if the GFI resets, then you know that it's one of the items that you've unplugged. So let's start unplugging. That shows a little glare of overheating there. In fact, both of them do. Okay, we've got everything unplugged, and we're going to go check out the panel and see if the breaker holds. We're back at the panel, and it's still popping. So we're going to have to open up the brain and see what's going on there. I've opened up the brain, and it looks like we might have a bad heater. So before I disconnect that, we're going to run a test on that and just make sure that the power is dead. So let's disconnect that heater and see if the breaker holds. Okay, I've disconnected the heater element and I've reset the GFI and it held. This is live. What we're going to do now is we're going to plug in these components one at a time. Start with the bottom one and we're going to work up. And if the GFI pops, that'll be a second problem. Okay, everything is reattached. The GFI held. So now we're going to run it through the cycles here. Okay, that's the light. The fiber optics motor seems to be working. And that would be the blower. Okay, what we've determined is that the heater is bad. Pump 2 is working on both high and low. Pump 1 feed is working on both high and low. But when I mechanically attached it here and tested for power, it drew no amperage to the pump. So the pump is definitely bad. It's getting power, but it's just not utilizing it. So to sum it up, we have a jacuzzi with one bad pump, one bad heater. The other pump is functioning properly, and that's my summation of the spa. Once again, thanks for watching. Your comments are always welcome, and have a great day.